and oftentimes we fall into the unhealthy... There's a tail. There's a tail. Welcome back to Dear Lesbian Princess, where it is my... Banksy! What are you doing? Do you want to come tell them something? This is a very serious video. Welcome back to Dear Lesbian Princess, where it is my duty as gay royalty to help my loyal subjects navigate their adventures and misadventures in the realm of lesbianism and the gay kingdom in general. Today's episode pays homage to one of the fiercest princesses in all the galaxy. Thank you for showing us that some princesses can save themselves, lead a rebel army to overthrow the dark side, not take any shit, be kind, gentle, and resourceful, and still look fabulous in a metal bikini. Princess Leia, General, and everything that you represent, we thank you. Today's question comes from Stuck and Sad, and she writes, Dear Lesbian Princess, how do you get over a breakup? I'm having a hard time. Maybe your girlfriend was playing Jedi mind tricks on you, and you realized she's not the droid for you. You realized you needed to break your chains and get away from your own personal Jabba. I've been there, and I have some Yoda-approved advice. And this advice is not just for those of us who are into the ladies. This is universal advice. Because breakups suck, no matter who you're dating. They are ridiculously hard, regardless of whether or not the breakup was amicable, whether you got dumped or you did the breaking up, or whether deep down you know you shouldn't be together. People can do a lot of damage to those they love. And relationships, and especially the end of relationships, can cause every emotional and social supernova. There are healthy and unhealthy ways to deal with a breakup, and oftentimes we slip into unhealthy behavior to help handle the heartache. But your goal is to get through this in the most healthy way possible, in a way that reaffirms your self-respect and self-worth and maintains your dignity, says the girl sitting in a metal bikini. The goal is not to win them back, but to heal and move on and become the best you possible. He wants you to be the best you possible. He got caught in my chain. Princess Leia problems. This is the time for self-care. Step 1 is to start shifting your thinking right now. You will be going through a million emotions during this breakup, but you need to start repeating to yourself and believing that you are worthy of love, that you are enough, and that you deserve a healthy and happy life and relationships. And please, for the love of every Wookiee and Ewok and adorable animal in the galaxy, stop saying that a significant other completes you or that they are your missing puzzle piece. Because you are already whole. And every time you say something like that, whether you mean it or you just say it because you think it sounds romantic, you imply that you are not enough. And that is a lie that becomes truth every time you say it, so stop saying it. You don't need anyone to be a worthy, whole human being, and relationships and people in your life should add color to your already vibrant life. Next, choose a few close people in your world to talk with about the breakup, or go see a therapist. You probably have some wonderful people in your world who can offer you support and wisdom, but be very careful about who you choose to talk about your breakup with. And don't talk about it with everyone. The lady at Publix does not need to know the tea. And don't get stuck talking about it. Don't be a broken record, because that will keep you in an emotional cycle where you can't move on. Yes, you will need to take some time to talk it out with some good friends, your mom, me, but there comes a point when talking about it stops being healing and starts hindering you. And the more that you dissect and hyper-focus, the more the situation becomes emotional quicksand. Speaking of spiraling, let's talk social media and technology. If you haven't already done so, change the ringtone on your phone for your ex-significant other if you have it set to something specific, because you don't want that Pavlovian response when you hear it to set you into like an emotional spiral. I would also recommend changing the name of your ex in your phone if you decide to keep them in your phone, because I would recommend cutting them out entirely, because right now you need time and space and no communication so that you can heal. But if you insist on keeping their contact information in your phone, take out the emoji hearts, which we all know you have, and don't put like a devil or anything. Maybe change it to something positive, like change their name to I deserve better. So even if they do contact you, your brain is already in the mindset of what you're trying to accomplish. I recommend taking them off of all social media. I know, what if they post something? What if they say, stop right now. Because the only reason you want to keep them on social media is for the chance of communication. And right now, you need time and space to heal. You don't need communication. That is the worst thing for you to be doing right now, is communicating with your ex. The worst. And time and space does not mean that you accidentally see something on their Snapchat that sends you into like an emotional spiral. This is not healing. So take them off all social media. Trust me, you can always add them back later after you've healed and after things they post and do don't affect you. And also, if you want to keep them on social media so that they see the things you're posting, that's just as detrimental. So there's no reason to keep them on social media. Block them, cut them off, delete them, unfollow, untweet, I don't know what Twitter is. You are not healing for them, you're healing for you. And it doesn't matter what they are doing in the social world, it matters what you are doing. Also, with social media, you can post a few things about being hurt, feeling hurt, getting through things, but if your social media becomes this bleeding heart, open diary about your situation, you're gonna lose a lot of dignity and a lot of respect from the outside world. In a year, when you're looking back, you are going to hate yourself for all the sappy shit you were posting. Trust me. You don't want everyone and their mom being like, oh my god, what's happening? Let's pop some popcorn. Let's like see the drama. You do not want to be that girl. Don't be that girl. Keep it cute, keep it classy, keep it quiet. And finally, maintain your life. Get up. Do your makeup. Get out of your head and get out of your house. This doesn't necessarily mean to start dating again, because I'm pretty sure you should unpack some of that baggage before you jump into the next relationship. But be around people. Go to a park, go to a bookstore, get out of your comfort zone and do it by yourself. Learn how to do things alone. Learn how to do things just with your friends. You are no longer a unit, and now you are you. And that's wonderful. It's time to shift your focus from that other person back to yourself. And that's not selfish, it's actually quite beautiful. Exercise, eat well, start treating yourself like the goddess that you are, because you deserve that. And you need to do a lot of self-care right now. Going through a breakup is the perfect time to start dating yourself again and to fall in love with who you are. Everyone should always be dating themselves, whether they are in a relationship, even married. You should never neglect your wants and needs to the point where you are emotionally malnourished, because that's not going to be good for anyone. When you love yourself and you take care of yourself, your entire world gets better, and all the relationships within your world get better, from friendships, family, and yes, romantic relationships are so much better when you are a whole, healthy, happy human being and you love and take care of yourself. The force is strong with you. And you're gonna come out of this a stronger, happier, healthier, more experienced, and more evolved person. And damn girl, all that is gonna make you quite the catch. Best of luck, my love. If you have a question for this lesbian princess, you can send it by messenger pigeon, herald, or you can drop it down below. Also in the description box, you can find all of my social media links, so you can send me a question there. And just follow me, please. Thank you. I'm off to go dance to some Britney Spears, because what else does one do in a slave Leia costume? Let's be real. Fare thee well, my lords and my ladies.